Namaste and welcome to this episode of the Thursday Thoughts. First of all, a very happy and prosperous new year, that is 2025, to all of you. Yeah, we have just celebrated the new year first day, January 1st. And before that, on 30th of December at 10 hours, that is 10 p.m. and 15 seconds, Indian Space Research Organization has launched the SpaceX. Yeah, as we all know, it is such a critical and crucial experiment that ISRO has embarked upon, wherein 220 kg satellites will try to who are separate, which to separate D1 and D2. These two will try to dock together, and this space docking experiment or space docking mechanism criteria is very important to all the future ambitious programs of the Space Agency of India that is doing wonders. Kudos to ISRO and their indigenous scientists. Absolutely outstanding has been their track record. As we all know, on December 5th, 2024, the European Space Agency ESA wanted and they chose ISRO to launch their satellite Proba 3. And that is, the reasons for selecting ISRO, because of the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle PSLV's success rate and the cost effectiveness of ISRO. Kudos to the scientists, to the brains behind the space program of India. Yeah, we have been doing it at a throwaway price, what the International Space Agency are struggling to with huge amounts of money and effort. So now let us see what this SpaceX is expected to do, and as a result, what ISRO is planning for the next decade or in the future. It has got very ambitious program. Yes, as you all know, we have lined up the Gaganyaan. Gaganyaan is expected to be launched in 2026, a year from now, and that will take a space module taking three crew members, three humans, into the space at an orbit of 400 kilometers, and they will be staying there for 3 days. Yeah, these are all as it is known as, they are tiny tots. Footsteps, the child's footsteps towards what India and ISRO is planning ultimately in the year 2047, in the 100th year of its independence, an Indian setting foot on the moon, that is 2047. So before that, ISRO will be planning the Bharatiya Antariksh Station, or Indians' own space station, by the year 2035. Yeah, that is a decade from now. So such is the ambitious program of ISRO. And in the now before sending the three humans into the space, obviously they wanted to have a humanoid, a human robo. As you all know, the famous name of Vyomamitra. Vyomamitra is the female humanoid designed and developed by the Vikram Sarabhai Space Center at Thiruvananthapuram, and it will be going anytime into the space, maybe 2025, luck favoring all our experimentations at ISRO. And this humanoid will try to do operations like a human. The Vyomamitra will be trying to switch on, switch off the switches, and try to sense how different it is when a human being is sent into the space. So those will be very crucial data when Gaganyaan is being planned, and where we will be trying to send three Indians into the space for a period of 3 days at an orbit of 400 kilometers, as we have already discussed in Gaganyaan. So that is slated somewhere around 2026. Then, of course, we have got the Chandrayaan 4. Chandrayaan, as you all know, we have already sent Chandrayaan 1, 2, and 3, and now the Chandrayaan 4 is slated somewhere around 2027 or 2028, depending on the success of the preconditions or the tests prior to that, in which India will be trying, ISRO will be trying to bring the lunar surface material back to India or back to the Earth. So that is going to be the Chandrayaan 4 mission. So each mission has got an objective, and if that is successful, we all feel that yes, we have mastered the technology, we have mastered the art of standing on the moon. So fingers crossed, all Indians, till January 7th, when we will know whether the two D1 and D2 are going to be docked and undocked, because that is very important for any of these future plans of Gaganyaan or Chandrayaan 4, or even the Bharatiya Antariksh Station or Indian Space Station, and ultimately Indian landing on the moon in 2047. So these are the initial experimentations which the SpaceX will carry out, and trying to dock two heavy, like 220 kg heavy satellites, traveling at very high speed and trying to undock in space. So wishing everybody a very happy and prosperous new year, and wishing all Indians success on January 7th. 4 days from now, on Tuesday, January 7th, we will see hopefully how the indigenous modules or satellites are docking and undocking in space. So keep your fingers crossed, keep wishing Indian scientists all the success. Till we meet next time, God bless, take care, bye bye.